RL1 is one of Elden Ring's first challenges that people take on, basically meaning that you gotta beat the game at level 1, however you can use talismans and stuff to increase your stats. And I decided that I was gonna give it a go. I was gonna try and beat Elden Ring at level 1, and I was ready for it to be hard, but this was the most challenging thing I've ever faced in all my time playing games. But I beat it, and this is the story on how I did it. Is it possible for me to beat this guy? Maybe. Oh, please stun, please stun. Yes! Oh, I can so win this. You're f***ed now, mate. Now, beating the tree sentinel with just a club was kind of fun, but I don't want to do that for the whole game. That would suck. I wanted to use the greatsword, and that was going to require a lot of setting up because I needed 31 strength to be able to hold it, and I can't just level up to meet that requirement. And I had a video telling me what stuff I should get to be able to hold this. Thank you, Thingfishy. But I was still so unorganized, and killing this guy is a prime example. I needed poison mist to kill him because I wouldn't be strong enough yet. But to get that, I needed to go and get throwing knives because I didn't realize that this is the scarab that would run away. I needed 15 faith to be able to cast it, so I got the faith knot tier for my physic. But then that didn't last long enough, so I had to go and get the 2-finger heirloom, and then I finally killed him. Realizing that I needed 2 talismans to hold the greatsword, I had to go beat Morgott's face in with a club. Now's a good time to mention that my physic for most of the game would buff my charged attacks and my stamina. So yeah, Morgott went down on my first try. Alright, there we go. With the second talisman slot, I could equip Radagon Sword Seal, the Star Scourge heirloom. With the helmet on top of that meant that I had 22 strength, which was enough to two-hand the greatsword. I also put Cragblade on it just for a little bit of extra damage and poise breaking. You know how it is. And with a build like this, Godric was really easy. Whoa. And I mean like first try level easy. Yeah. After beating Godric, I got Smithing Stone Bell Bearing 1 and 2, but I could only upgrade my weapon to +6 before I ran out of runes. Dude, it's so expensive upgrading this thing. I don't have enough. So I stupidly decided to go take on Draconic Tree Sentinel with a +6 greatsword. Damn it. Bro, what was I actually thinking doing this? Oh! I spent like 40 minutes fighting this thing, man. It got to a point where I was baffled every time I actually survived a hit. I actually lived an attack, dude. I'm dead. I didn't give up though. Please. Damn it! This is the worst! This! Alright. That was so stressful. The worst part is, I did all of that forgetting I needed a second Great Rune to get into the capital. I never beat Rennala, bro. I never beat Rennala. Oh, damn it. At least with the runes from that boss, I could upgrade my greatsword to +12. Meaning Rennala was pretty easy. Please! There's no way! There's no way! I still hate Rennala, though. I'm dead. I hate Rennala! The way she just floats away and summons and spams spells just really pisses me off, dude. Please, just one hit. Finally! She deserves dead. I just found out that I could have done Rykard instead. I'm pissed off. Anyway, with 2 great runes, I could move into the capital. Ow! Ghost of Godfrey's a really fun fight. It was just really frustrating because I was kind of rusty. Alright, great tip there. And this was the first boss in the playthrough that was really enforcing the fact that I was going to have to no-hit most of the bosses. Damn it! Godfrey is probably one of the most fun bosses to learn how to fight. He has a really enjoyable dodge pattern. This is it! Ah! With Godfrey dead, I had the 3rd and 4th talisman slots, so I went and got both ritual talismans, basically meaning that at full health I had higher defense and attack. And then it was time for Morgott, a boss that I have always struggled on. Wow! And I'm not gonna lie, this was the closest I got to giving up. I am not built for this. I am really not. I am not. Morgott is a boss that really likes stalling his moves, and I'm someone who really struggles figuring out the timing on those. No! Wait, I live, right? No, I do not. I actually don't have much content to show here because I was just dying over and over again in silence for an hour. Alright, I need to take a minute. Oh. Come on, this is so winnable. Unless I f this up. Oh, finally! Let's go! Oh, I beat Morgott, but I genuinely had no idea how much harder it was going to get from here on out. Because from here on out, we were officially in one-shot territory, starting with Fire Giant. Also, now's a good time to mention that you might see that I have a Great Rune activated every now and then, but I never had it active for a successful attempt, so it wasn't really worth mentioning. Now, this setup was really strong against Fire Giant in the early stages because I could stagger him in 4 hits with the Greatsword, but the second the fire moves came out is where it got difficult. Oh, shit! Come on! No, not again. Oh. And it took me way too long to realize that I had to play passive during a second phase, otherwise this would happen. And the Ritual Shield Talisman was genuinely doing nothing, so I swapped in the Axe Talisman that would buff my charged attacks. But man, getting one shot by every little thing was frustrating. Damn it! Ow! And I can't describe how much it sucks having such good attempts get thrown away because of a stupid mistake. Oh no! 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 No, I accidentally started running because I was waiting to dodge and I shit you not, I have almost 2 hours of recorded attempts on my computer. Oh. Ah! Oh, his fat head. But I adapted and I learnt and I finally decided to take my time for once. I played low-key like a coward, only attacking when I 100% knew it would be safe. Because look at this, what am I supposed to do here? How scary is this fire pattern? Damn it. Oh, finally! It wasn't even like a satisfying victory or anything. I was just happy to finally be done with Fire Giant. But jumping straight from that to Godskin Duo was rough, I'm not gonna lie. What you're about to see is easily the lowest point I hit during this run. This is the first time I've ever tried to use sleep pots in this game. I should have practiced, I should have looked on how you're supposed to do it, but I just saw that this is how most people doing RL1s handle the Godskin Duo, and I just went for it. No! I knew that sleep pots were going to be a finite resource. I could only get so much of the materials before I ran out. No! I even got to the point where I almost won, but then I panic rolled and lost. No! No! I had spent an hour doing research and having to go get all those fucking lilies over and over again because I kept failing what was supposed to be the easiest way to kill this boss. The pressure of having to make a video about all of this was really getting to me at this point because I could already smell the comments that were going to come from this part. I'm dead. Even when I finally beat them, it didn't feel that rewarding because I did the easy way and I struggled this much because of my own stupidity. That should not have been that hard. That should not have been that difficult. It was the second boss in a row where I felt like I barely beat them and did not deserve to be this far in the game. And even worse is that I knew that Maliketh was next. Now before Maliketh, I finally went and got the Opaline bubble tier. This basically means that I can survive 1 extra hit. Why didn't I get this sooner? I forgot it existed, but it was finally time for me to fight Maliketh. Am I fucked? Yeah, I'm dead. Yeah. That wasn't bad though, for my first proper attempt on the second phase. I'm lucky that it only hit me once. Third attempt! Let me just fully lay out. I made my 3rd attempt on a second phase. I died like 5 times to his first phase. Either way, I beat Maliketh in less than 30 minutes. Dude, I'm him. Dude. After being so disheartened by Fire Giant and Godskin Duo, I was back. I also finally did research for once and looked up that Gideon apparently sucks ass on RL1, but Giant's Hunt is a good way to deal with him. I did die to him a few times though, I won't lie. I was finally at the last 2 bosses and I was feeling so confident. Now I stopped using the Axe Talisman and started using the 2-finger Heirloom Talisman again so that I could use Flame Grant Me Strength. Mainly because I knew that I wouldn't be able to charge my attacks as much against Godfrey. And oh, Godfrey. His first phase is great, like I said before, but damn, his second phase sucks. Oh, I didn't expect the stomp. And I kept losing my bubble to stupid mistakes in the first phase, so I was always one shot on his second phase. And don't even get me started on the stalling during this fight. Dude, why do you stall that for so long? The Godfrey fight really just came down to being good at dodging. And to be honest, he's a fun fight, so that wasn't really too much of a problem for me, and I beat him after about an hour. I'm sorry that I don't have much to say. It was kind of just attempting over and over again, getting better every time. So there's not really much to say. And for the final boss, I decided to reach the final form of strength builds. This was now between me, the final bosses, and my big iron balls. Now there was a few things that led me to this decision. The main one being that I was bored of the greatsword by now, and I wanted to be able to light roll for the final boss, and that this is one of the strongest RL1 builds you can possibly get, and I was already kind of struggling, so I decided to switch things up. Why not, man? Now the main problem I had with Radagon was his lightning attacks and his teleportation. I got hit by the lightning. The main strategy for Radagon is to get through him as quickly as possible to move on to Elden Beast. And wow, I doubt there's any other weapons out there that can do this much damage to Elden Beast on RL1. With the Spike Crack Tear and the Axe Talisman, you completely tear through Elden Beast. This is a crazy first cycle. The main problem with Elden Beast and RL1 is how quickly Elden Stars tears you to shreds. But this was the culmination of all the time I had put into Elden Ring. My first ever Souls game that I refunded my first time playing it. When I finally beat it for the first time, it had taken me over 2 weeks. And now the only thing standing between me and beating the game at level 1 was a stupid attack from the final boss of the game. That's coming towards me so fast, that's terrifying. But I knew that once I finally got past this one attack, it was over and I had completed the journey. It had taken me so long to get this good at the game, over 400 hours on both PlayStation and PC, but I could finally say that I beat Elden Ring at level 1. Final boss. And that's my RL1 run. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm not gonna lie, I ran into a lot of technical difficulties while making this, so I'm glad that it came out okay, and I'm glad that some of you made it all the way to the end. It makes me really happy. And I know I said I was gonna take a week break, and then I took 2. I'm sorry. Anyway, I'll be back next week. I think I'm going to start splitting these videos into 2 parts again because merging them all into one takes so much effort and I had to cut so much stuff for the sake of workload. So I think I'm going to keep doing 2 parts. Anyway, I'll stop talking. I'll see you guys next week, hopefully.